So guys, today I got for you the second part of our sampling samples episode, in which we are going to be going through all those samples that were left from the part 1, in which I tried to cover as many samples that I brought from Esxence this year as I could. So just in case you missed that one, definitely check it out. The link to it as well as other health information you will find down below in the description box, so make sure to check it out. But without any further ado, we have lots of great niche brands and their fragrances to talk about, so make sure to keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a huge thumbs up, because that will really help it to get out there. And once you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to today's chatty, relaxed and probably very long video. So definitely grab yourself a snack, or maybe you can enjoy it while cleaning your house or any other activity. So without any further ado, let's get started with the first brand, and it is actually Rose and Rose. That was my first time trying it out, and they have fantastic fragrances. I want to begin with Bloody Rose because I believe it was a very different kind of rose scent, in case you are expecting maybe like a sharp rose because of the name. You're wrong, because it smells very powdery, soft and tender. I'm not quite sure about the name because it's very soft and more Lily of the Valley, more floral, more clean than rosy, but I really like it. It smells truly feminine, and if I had a full bottle I could rock it on the everyday basis. So just in case you love such clean floral fragrances that smell elegant, it's the perfect one. But I remember I was really blown by this that is called Malamata, because you guys, although I'm not a fan of green perfumes, and this smells just like a beautiful green garden after the rain in the summertime, I love it because the note of hay with galbanum, mint and Lily of the Valley, they are striking in here. There's also wormwood and sage, violet leaves, so it has this beautiful herbaceous touch, but it smells green and a little bit sharp. It smells like pea or pear, or how do you call the green beans? Oh my god, I'm spacing now, but I just love to eat them, and when they are young and crisp, just, you know, the freshness and this green sweetness is fantastic. That is what I'm getting in here. So just in case you're looking for a fragrance that maybe will give you like gardening vibes, that's the one. It's really nice, and since I'm not a green fragrance lover, I can really tell you that this is something special. So with that being said, let's move on to the fragrance from this brand that is right up my alley, because it is really soft and powdery, and it's called White Ballade. Is the one that I'm obsessed with. Okay, this is one of the best milky, powdery, sweet fragrances I've ever smelled. It is hitting on the gourmand because of the almond blossom and spicy notes in here, but it smells of just kindness, and it's one of those fragrances you would like to wear to be remembered by. So just in case you're on the hunt for a new powdery signature scent, that's the one I can recommend you. And then we have Oud Vibration as the last one from this collection. I haven't smelled the sample and I don't remember, but yeah, it smells like an expensive niche oud fragrance with roses, with spices. It is definitely well done, but I like those ones I've just spoken about more. So with that being said, now we are on the next brand that is called Ginny, and the founders of it are actually wine makers. Wine? How do you say it correctly? Please let me know in the comment section. But they are also really nice people, and I want to talk about this one, Ivre de Vie, because it reminds me so badly of one fragrance by Homo Elegance, if I'm not wrong, that's the name of the brand, and they had this almost same fragrance that was also inspired by, obviously, that beautiful singer with absolutely dramatic life, Edith Piaf. And in here we have vanilla cord, rose, blueberry, liqueur, and some beautiful base notes, so very similar to that composition, and it smells absolutely divine, you know, atmospheric. It's kind of like not boozy but very sultry rose scent that is very, very beautiful. And then there was also like a jewel, so I remember I liked the name and the scent because it was quite atmospheric and aromatic, very kind of moist and boozy. I remember the founder told me that I have a good nose because there is actually Davana. That is herbaceous and boozy at the same time. So there is beautiful rhubarb tingle. It's a little bit sour and fruity, and also quite woody. So just in case you like fragrances with fruity, sourish and woody nuances, I think you will like that. But they have dolce far niente, and I'm not quite sure about my pronunciation, so just in case you speak Italian, oh my god, please feel free to correct me down below, and that counts for all languages that I will be mispronouncing in today's video. But oh, this gourmand is so sexy because we have candied orange and saffron in the top, so it's a little bit sharp, but also really like juicy and delicious. Oh my god, mouth-watering indeed. Orchid, so it's a little bit blurred. Lots of, you know, like opulent flowers such as jasmine, ylang ylang, orange blossom, and then beautiful, quite modern base of musk, ambroxan, vanilla, and some other beautiful woody notes. So I'm a big fan of this one as well. There is another one that is called Rosso Oscuro, and oh yeah, so this is very woody, rosy, patchoulish, quite lovely. Oh yeah, so this is a fantastic collection for those who love truly bold niche perfumes, you know, that smell expensive and that you will get quality that is equivalent to your money that you spent on the fragrances. But talking about brands like that, finally I got my nose on the fragrance brand from London that is ELECTIMUSS. I'm not quite sure if they're from London, but they're from Great Britain for sure. And I have read about their perfumes so much, really going through all of them, checking the notes because I'm obsessed with that, and finally I got my nose on their fragrances. So let's get started with this one that is called Esxence Absolute, that is not on Fragrantica yet. So some of these perfumes are not in their database, maybe they're sleeping, maybe they're not very active, they probably don't need people that would add new perfumes to their catalog like me. So yeah, let's smell it. And okay, this is very punchy. I get like peppery opening, maybe that is cardamom or some other spice, but it is quite cool and it's punchy. So I believe it's a new fragrance, and I kind of like it, but since I'm not crazy about, you know, truly spicy perfumes, I would rather prefer this. I remember I liked it a lot, but they have like a spectacular collection, so many perfumes to discover, and their booth at Esxence was really crowded. So the lovely founder actually gave me some fragrances to check, and this is so nice, you guys, because it's boozy and a little bit animalic, definitely woody, slightly dirty, but also sweet. I just love this composition with cognac that warms it up, with vanilla that sweetens it, with a beautiful animalic touch of oud and a really sexy gray amber that is the star of this show. So this is one of the most creative perfumes from this brand that I liked a lot, but they have so many more. So you guys, for example, there is this Pomona Vitalis, and I'm not quite sure about the notes, so we might just want to spray it on and oh yeah, check how it smells. It smells pretty vanillic and minty. Oh my god, it reminds me of something pretty bad. So what is it? I definitely need to check the notes because it drives me crazy. It's patchouli that might be a little bit minty, and that's for, I'm thinking actually of the fragrance by Montal. It was one of the first ones I got, and the name is Amber Blue or something like that. So Pomona Vitalis seems to be in that style. So now when I'm looking at the notes, there is lychee and strawberry, apple, almond. Oh my god, my nose let me down? No, I don't know. There is almond, so like a little bit of metallic touch. Patchouli is there too. Sandalwood, roses, Tyrex, benzoin. Oh my god, it's definitely complex and special as all of their fragrances, because they are fantastic. And yeah, so much to discover. There is a fragrance for everyone. I just want to go into the next one that is called Vixiare, and this is the one that I remember was very floral. So yeah, it's powdery violet in here is coming through with iris. There's also something heliotrope, so slightly lipsticky, quite makeup-y, you know, for those lovers of boudoir style perfumes. This is gonna be the one you might really enjoy, because there is also this beautiful musk in there that rounds everything. So I kind of like that about it. It's one of my favorites for sure, but I have so many more that I actually wanted to discuss with you. So let's do that real quick. There is the new release that is called Gladiator Oud, and it was presented at Esxence, if I'm not wrong. So it's rather like a nighttime, cold weather type of perfume with cumin, with saffron. So it is spicy. It is very like hot in the temperature. There is Immortelle, so it's slightly dry, very woody, dark. So maybe not for everyone, but I think if you love a good quality, you know, oud fragrance, you will really enjoy it. Something a little bit more uplifting would be actually this one that I'm holding in my hand, that is called IMPERIUM. I believe, oh yeah, some people compared it to my favorite and beloved Annie by Nishane, and although there is similar vibe, these are not very close fragrances, because I feel like in here we have more of citrus. There is like this peel of bergamot in there, so there are also lots of flowers in this composition. But I want to spray more because I love the juiciness of vanilla. It is very bright, uplifting, not your heavy candy like vanilla, if you know what I'm talking about. This is like a fresh vanilla with lots of flowers and even some woods behind it, because in here we also have oud and gaiac wood, which I'm not quite sure if we had in Annie. So this is a very lovely fragrance that I've been wanting to smell for a long time, because people compared it to Annie, and you know, I'm all about it. But something else that I discovered for myself and that blew me away, I find that this is such a special fragrance, is Persephone's Patchouli. Oh my god, I totally murdered its name, but once I sprayed on myself, I've been wondering all day long what smells so amazing, because this is absolutely mind-blowing. Okay, if you are ready to discover a very high quality, truly niche fragrance, get yourself this one. Sample it, blind buy it, I don't care. It smells of expensive life. Just in case you're a millionaire or you're really rich and you want a fragrance that will really reflect your status in the society, I highly recommend you to give this fragrance a try. It has beautiful patchouli, honey, woods, plum, some fruits and spices in there, and it just smells of a rich person. So yeah, I am obsessed with it. It is truly mind-blowing. Also like the quality of it, okay? So yeah, I could go on and on about this brand. I really like what they are doing, how they are doing it. The presentation is really, really nice. And let's talk about a bit more of their perfumes. For example, there is a Trajan, and I don't remember how it smells. So these videos are fun because I can rediscover some fragrances that I've smelled in, you know, a hurry at Esxence, because everybody is going so fast through the fragrances, so you can't really sit down, relax and experience the fragrance as you should. But this one immediately gave me Baccarat Rouge vibe because of saffron, because that spicy note is really the first thing you smell in here, and also of the grey amber. It's kind of like this mossiness that we got in you know, the Baccarat Rouge. So yeah, with that being said, there are more fragrances from this brand that deserve our attention, but the final one I want to talk about is Mercurial Cashmere. You guys, like, remember I was talking about that patchouli fragrance that smelled so expensive, literally like millionaire signature scent? Mercurial Cashmere smells of wealth, just wealth overall, like well-being. You are satisfied with your life, you have everything you want, and most importantly, the best fragrance out there. It is textural, it is slightly sweet, there is caramel, vanilla, but also flowers. They are very sophisticated, iris, violet with tuberose, and then of course the cashmere and some other base notes that add texture like cedar, tonka, musk. There's even cardamom, which I find amazing. And after I smelled this perfume, I wanted more fragrances in this style. So just in case you happen to be familiar with it, please let me know what do you think about that specific fragrance. But we are moving on to the next perfume, and we have so many to go through that I'm a little bit too overwhelmed, but we are gonna just roll with it and move on to the new brand launched by Terenzi family that is called Dotto. well, and apparently they've been working on it for a long time. So I haven't had a chance to properly test the entire collection, so let's do that together real quick. Here I have 1+7, and this is that very nice zesty or sparkling citrus perfume that you would like to wear on a very hot day. There are some bright lemonish, grapefruitish, so rather sour citrus notes, something green, aromatic, kind of like tea, meditative, slightly woody. I really enjoy this one, but I'm not into citrusy perfumes overall. That's 4. I'm more excited for the next one that is called 3+5, because it seems to be rather floral fragrance, at least by the notes. So, oh, let's smell it. Okay, so this, no way, it smells like it smells like lily. No, okay, my nose is a little bit closed now because I've smelled so many fragrances in a very short period of time, but oh my god, okay, this is must try for anyone who loves like tonic, powdery, creamy, and very white floral fragrances, because to me it smells just like that pollen layer on opulent big white lilies. Wow, okay, this is a masterpiece by Paolo Terenzi right here. I have another one though in full bottle that I don't like as much as these two, and it is 6+2. Very woody, a little bit dirty, nice presentation though, totally in Terenzi style. So I kind of like it, but if I had 2 previous ones, I would love that much more, because for example this 3+5 has coconut and almond, tuberose, lily of the valley, musk, vanilla, and ambergris. So it smells and just, you know, like, ooh, so good. Oh my god, I definitely need more fragrances from this brand for sure. But we are moving on to the next one by the brand in ASTRA, and I remember I just quickly smelled them at Esxence, and the people who presented the brand were really nice, gave me a few samples. So I'm going into Antares right now, and I have some space left, so it's a little bit yellowish. Oh, it smells sunny, it smells tuberose, it smells like summer. Oh my god, vacation in a bottle. Now I wanna go on one day. Okay, this is fantastic. If you like tuberose, indolic fragrances, yellow flowers in your perfumes, and like this ambery sunshine, that's it. Oh my god, I like fragrances like that. I really want it. Okay, there is another one that is called TISTAR, and I don't really remember how it smells. As I've said, it was such, you know, like literally one take on the entire collection, so I'm glad to actually go back to it. Ooh, okay, so this is a little bit minty, very fresh. Oh my goodness, now I wish I could open my window, maybe I should, and just get a bit of fresh air. Hold on. Okay, that kind of helped, because this fragrance is very delicate. It smells citrusy. I just checked the notes and there is yuzu, pink grapefruit, mint, so I was right, but also aldehydes, and then some piney notes with peony and rhubarb, musk, and lavender. So it's one of the most interesting and creative perfume breakdowns, like, I mean, notes pyramid that I've discovered. And now I can't close the window really, so just in case you'll hear some noises like car driving, dog barking, I'm so sorry, but we need to keep on going through these samples, so let's just do that. And next is Forbidden Words by Sasva. The perfumer and the founder of the brand is really nice, and this fragrance is very oriental. It smells woody, it smells very peaceful, so I kind of like that about it. And I have one of the fragrances, not quite sure where, but it's very nice, so I kind of recommend you this brand for sure. But now let's talk about something a little bit fresher, like Opulent Vanilla by Antiqua. This is an Italian brand with a new collection, and it's a part of it. So yeah, this is your candied vanilla being done in a fresh style. If you are over those truly heavy gourmand vanillas that are maybe too thick and too cloying, you want more something fresh but at the same time edible, that's it. They have more like sparkling, so, and I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, this is like lemonade in a bottle, very citrusy, lemony, truly sparkling. And then there's also black saffron, which I suppose is, oh my god, can I do that? Can I smell my own? Oh, okay, so this is very spicy but also fresh in the summer style, I'd say. So that's the vibe of this collection. That's what it has as a main theme. But let's move on to the next perfume. Yay, we are on the high speed here, but why not? In today's video, you're probably learning about so many fragrances. Definitely take some notes or watch twice. So it's by Pierre Guillaume, the perfumer who is fantastically talented. He's witty, he's funny, he's cool, he's stylish, and he has enormous perfume collection. Like, you need to take days. Like, I'm still going through his discover set that were kindly given to me, and this is one of his newest releases, and I can't tell you it's my favorite, but when I smelled it first time, I loved it. There was another one with peony, I can't find it. It was the bomb. This one excited me because there are powdery notes, there is lilac, white chocolate, tonka bean cacao, stuff that I love, but it smells very tonka beanish and very light to me. Sometimes I can't smell it. I have like nose blindness about it, which is a little bit frustrating, but I still keep on wearing it, running out of my sample. But just in case you love this brand, please let me know what are your top favorites, because there are so many perfumes that I'm obsessed with it, and it's one of the greatest brands in the niche world, because the quality and the creativity meet together, and I just love it. So with that being said, let's talk about Italian brand SIKELIA Perfumes. I believe they are from Sicily, but I could be wrong, so Sicilian people, please correct me just in case. But look at the color of this juice. Like, I mean, it's so fun, and the fragrance is obviously marine, as you can tell. Maybe I should spray it somewhere on the bottom, because I'm not into aquatic perfumes, but this will take you to the ocean. It is salty, it is sparkling, there are aldehydes, seawater notes, and some aromatic nuances. So it is really lovely for those who like fresh aquatic fragrances, maybe for the summertime. But since it's not my favorite genre, I want to move on to the one that is called Moros, and I believe it's one of the newer releases, also fresh, also sea-like, but this time in here we have some vanilla, we have really nice basil, which opens the composition with this interesting and also peppery nuance. Then it turns surprisingly powdery because of iris, musk, some white flower. So this is a very interesting composition. But they have another rather green fragrance, and by the way, these bottles, they have this typical Italian, I'm not quite sure, like design, so please tell me what's the right name for it. But this is such like a fun green fragrance. As I said in the beginning, not my favorite kind of perfume, but we have rosemary with patchouli, and then oud with the red wine in Triscale. So I like, you know, those twists, those unexpected notes. That's what makes fragrances exciting for me. And finally, there is also KALSA. So this is rather like in the heavy oriental style. I don't know where to spray, but I will find the place, of course, on my boobs, why not? Okay, so lavender, cinnamon, labdanum, as I've said, quite oriental. I would say if you like Nexus by Xerjev, you will like that. ATMA, though, is something a little bit more mysterious, a little bit less wearable. There is actually notes, the note of roots in there, earthy tones, sweet, almost burnt vetiver, so it is quite earthy, metallic, but also warm. So this is the brand that a lot of people like to discover, including myself, but I was head over heels about Lord Milano. Oh my god, the founder is amazing, he was so kind, and his collection, those bottles, I need a few in my collection. And as I was going through it, I was like, dang, like, gosh, so many good ones. So I have a few samples, almost travel spray. So let's just get started with the one that's called London. I don't remember how it smells, honestly, so I just need to spray a little bit. Oh yeah, so that was the fragrance with the scent of a hairspray. Sometimes I want a perfume like that because it's so abstract, you can't really say what's in there, and I like that about it. But Je t'aime, that's what I love, because this is like love. Like, honestly guys, like, are you kidding me? Come on, this is a fragrance masterpiece. That beautiful, sweet, powdery, sensual, very glamorous perfume. So good, so magical. Bora, as you might guess by the name, is a very summery perfume, but with a very unexpected animalic twist. So this smells truly sexy, almost sexual, almost like erotic. There is leather, I like the animalic tones that are powdery, so it's not vintagey, not nostalgic, but like retro nouveau, and might be my favorite one from this collection, just because I haven't smelled anything like that at whole exhibition, which tells you a lot. But there is another banger in the collection. I mean, like, this is the entire banger brand. But occasion 6 p.m. You guys, if you're looking for that posh and bougie, that's the best way to describe this fragrance scent, that you might wear to a special occasion, day like occasion 6 p.m. It is fruity, it smells cocktailish, it smells perfect for a party. Like, that's a party fragrance, but it should be an expensive party, okay? It's not just a club, it should be like a very expensive, very high society type of party. Anyway, tuxedo might be the one you would wear to, oh, I don't know, the office or something. There is a little bit sharp note of geranium and woods, which I don't like that much, just because the fragrance is a little bit too masculine for me personally. And then there is also dusk. So there are basically, oh, different collections, and this one, great, that I sprayed on myself, smells similar to Baccarat Rouge, because of that, you know, like sweet oak mossy thing, and now I will have it all over me. But okay, I don't mind. Let's just go over with the fragrance that is called Ibiza. I just need to find it. It's right here, and I remember it was lovely, but I don't remember how it smells. Oh, okay, so it's woody, black tea, very relaxing, peaceful, gentle type of perfume. So it's one of my favorites. And I'm back, guys, because you know what? I was going through these samples so fast. I believe I've smelled over 30 perfumes in almost 30 minutes, which is a lot. So I decided to give my nose a bit of a rest, had a few slices of homemade pizza, and now I'm ready to get back to them. So you know what? I've actually overlooked one of Lord perfumes, which is Paradise. And it's not one of my favorites because it has way too masculine and designer vibe, but overall that collection is very luxurious, so just in case you happen to find them somewhere, definitely give it a go. But we are moving on to the next brand that is called ELYSIUM, and I was gifted this very beautiful silk scarf by their founder, so let's spray their fragrances on it. And this one is called Fancy, which smells very aromatic of leather but not harsh at all, and I really enjoy how romantic it is. The fragrance alley is more juicy and floral. I really like this one. It has this positive vibe to it. The fragrance You smells very elegant and juicy. I like that although it has this very designer kind of mainstream vibe, it is also very safe and complimenting. And then my favorite is 8 because it can be your signature scent, and the texture of it is creamy and powdery. So now, once I've scented this beautiful scarf, I think I will put it all over my hairband, just like that. So I hope that will work out, you guys, and let me know if you've ever heard about these brands. If not, they are absolutely fantastic. So I'm ready to move on to the next one that is called JUS. I call it JUS, and I love their concept. It's very modern. Once you purchase the full-size bottle, you will actually get the formula of the fragrance, which is quite nice, you know, that they are so open about it. And this one that is called Andalusia is my favorite. I actually have it in full size right here, and the special part about this fragrance is actually the fact that it has pomegranate note in there with amber and milk, so it's quite polarizing. It is fruity, juicy, and very, very aromatic, at the same time warm and essential, but they have more beautiful perfumes. For example, Blue Mistral. This is the one I really want to get for the spring and then summertime, because it smells so nice of quite synthetic, but at the same time fresh white flowers that is not too indolic or like many other perfumes that we've discussed today. Sexy Crush I spray on Benny just because, you know, Sexy Crush, duh, and it smells of woods, of vanilla, of labdanum, so it has more of balsamic soul, but I like, you know, the sexiness of it. So another one that I have a sample of is actually Spritz Love, and I am not much into it because it is more about vetiver with nice bright citruses in the top. So there is a bit of orange, it is delicious, but I prefer Spicy Delice. Oh my god, it is spicy and delicious for sure. There is very invigorating spicy opening, and then it turns warmer, and then vanillic in the dry down. So I really like this brand. I want more fragrances from it. But another beautiful one I've discovered from this brand, New Notes, and I definitely need more of their fragrances, because for example this new release that is called Latte de Cherry was quite a hit at Esxence, because you guys, cherry has been one of the most popular notes in perfumery for the last couple of years, especially after the success of Lost Cherry. And just in case you love the perfume but you would like to have kind of like a different take on the note of cherry, check out this one. It is so good. It is truly delicious, mouth-watering, powdery kind of cherry, but it has more of this juiciness to it than actual sweetness, although in the dry down it gets woody and vanillic, but I like the brightness of it. There are also some flowers in there, and it turns very sensual on skin. So the name is pretty accurate for this fragrance, but I have a few more, and they are from the brand GABOR. So there is the whole, you know, sample kit, but I want to point out the novelty that is called Astronaut, because, you know, it is very abstract. You don't really know what it's about, but I enjoy this creamy, very milky sandalwood note in there very much. It smells almost floral to me, so it's very well blended, like the entire collection was presented to you by the founder, and he's very skilled and he really knows much about perfumery and blending, so all of his fragrances are very smooth. I also enjoyed the Stardust, obviously, because it is musky and very, you know, powdery, a little bit edgy, so I liked that, you know, just a little nuance about it that made it stand out. Plus there is a note of pistachio that is having a moment at the moment, so let me know if you've noticed that too. But we have just a few fragrances left, one of which is Carnet de Bal by Dorang, and you guys, it was inspired by such a beautiful story when, you know, at Château de Versailles the dancer gathered of glittering balls, extravagant galas, and they've had some, you know, beautiful I don't know how to describe that, but not the founder, but the owner of the brand, Mr. Basha, explained that on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me there, please do. I post some fun content over there, also like in short format, so make sure to visit me there. But yeah, Carnet de Bal is like your perfect, elegant, clean floral fragrance with green notes, with soapiness. In case you love soapy perfumes, this is a safe blind buy, I'm telling you. But in case you love warmer patchouli fragrances, Wear Me released Mood 70s, which is of course about patchouli, and there is you know, just something so totally comforting about this patchouli fragrance created by Luca Maffoi, who is extremely talented, and I just love, you know, his work. And this is for patchouli lovers. You know, it's that almost hippie patchouli. It's right in your face. It's very bold, but I like, you know, that power of it, because patchouli is one of the most expensive smelling perfume materials. So with that being said, I believe we are almost done. I have just 2 sample packs that I still want to give a shout out. First of all, these fragrances by Amazing Ellen. Oh my god, she's like the sweetest perfumer ever. Okay, the messy part. There are two novelties and they're both fantastic. First of all, there is a gesture. I don't remember how it smells, I just remember that I loved it a lot. Oh yeah, this is that Rabarbish perfume. She actually explained me all, you know, the nuances about the fragrances, but there was Ruler and I don't remember which one I like best. I think this one because it had almost similar creamy green crisp vanilla note as in my favorite Annie, but both of these are fantastic and Ellen is such a talented and very humble perfumer. She's lovely and I love her. But another great perfumer and kind of like a rising star who I met is Simon from the brand Neshma, and he got actually nominated for Art and Olfaction Awards with one of his perfumes, that is Osmanthus flower, and yeah, here it is. So we have a little interview on my IG, so yeah, definitely check me out over there because this fragrance is very special. It is kind of like this beautiful, less leathery, more fruity and very floral osmanthus. So good luck, Simon, and we actually met on the live streams about creating perfumes that were kind of, you know, led by Matt Malik from Malik Perfumes. So I hope I will meet him and also amazing people next time. This time Esxence was so much fun. I had such a blast there meeting all the great perfumers, checking out their beautiful fragrances, discovering new brands, and also having chats with fellow content creators. So just in case you missed the part 2 of sampling samples episode, I know they are very chatty, very informative at the same time, so I hope you enjoy watching them. Maybe you need to watch it again, but let me know which of the brands or perfumes I've introduced you to today excited you the most. I'm really looking forward to your feedback, guys. Please go ahead, drop some comments, press on that like button, subscribe to my channel, show some support, and if you can help me out even more, I would be helpful for your donation. But also don't forget to follow me on my social media and definitely use my discount codes while you're shopping perfumes. You can save a little bit on them because, you know, some of these perfumes are really expensive, so a discount can be really handy. All the help information is down below, the links, the discounts, and the social media links. On that note, thank you so much for your time spent here today. Have a great one and make sure to stay tuned and smell good because we will see each other next one really soon. Bye, guys.